I look at the numbers, I think over 5 billion people have taken the vaccine. If that's true, Judy, are you surprised that that many people didn't see through this or didn't question it? Or are you not surprised because this game always works when you incorporate fear and the cult of science and the quote unquote experts?
It wasn't that the people willingly took it. It was that they were mandated. And so I wasn't surprised because people had to feed their children. I wasn't surprised that it targeted the poor, who had to eat glyphosate. I knew, just as in HIV, AIDS, it doesn't matter whether HIV is there. How it crippled the immune system is what I understand. That's that bio you read. Yeah. I provide the solution, the data. You can turn it into a bioweapon, and you can leave it according to God's defenses. I just do the natural immunity. So what surprised me or didn't surprise me is people were mandated. See, I knew in the mid 90s, after we proved what we proved with my PhD thesis, that you never inject somebody carrying HIV. I knew that infection by injection. What did Birx and Redfield do? Oh, they injected PNL43. They injected a J&J style vaccine into the military. It was the populations who had no choice. They gave the military PTSD. They gave the military. We knew that was the work that the ink wasn't dry on my desk when I was fired, and Tony Fauci put the felony fugitive from justice. Justice was Tony Fauci. Yeah, that's justice. I was never, as I'll say again, arrested. And yet still to this day, I lost everything I ever made. My husband and daughter-in-law were murdered, and my friend's mother was murdered. How many people were murdered by their murder scheme? What surprises me is that more scholars didn't step up and honor their obligation in an age of corruption. That's the subtitle of Ending Plague. That's how we end it all. When scholars honor their obligation. PhDs are scholars. You don't license us and we don't practice on you. The scholars, we don't experiment on the vulnerable while we deny them, while we lie about the data, while we lie about the liability-free national vaccine injury compensation program that's paid more than $4 billion. Oh, and they just closed that in 2020. That if you knew Andy Wakefield's movie, 1986, The Act, how the HHS, Health and Human Services, who were charged to put the safety into the vaccines. We know from the Informed Consent Action Network, Children's Health Defense, not a single placebo safety study done on any shot since 1986. That means saline, no vaxxed, no unvaxxed. We know they were poisoning the vulnerable. And the scholars to this day stand there and do nothing. No, if you don't renounce the entire injection, any drug, remdesivir, everything on TV is criminal fraud. They're experimenting on you. The minute you ask your doctor about if something's right for you, and he gives you a free sample, then you've given away your right to informed consent. You consented to participate in an experiment. We have to end all the fraud at every level. The FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, those aren't public service announcements. They're criminal fraud that is killing our population worldwide.
Because you said vaccination is not immunization, it's extermination.
Correct. Or sterilization.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm gonna tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline. I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you gonna do? What's the choice that you're going to make?